Some of them are filled with grudge. My dogs are the realest dogs, and my heart clean, filled with.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm finally doing another recipe video. Today I'm going to be making a quick and simple pepper steak recipe for you guys. I have some beef chuck steak here. You guys could use sirloin steak, flank steak, any kind of steak that you'd like. But yeah, I'm using beef chuck today. It's already sliced thinly how I want it for my pepper steak. Then I'm going to be using yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, onion, scallion. I have some garlic right there, ginger. I have my teriyaki sauce. I have some beef broth, some meat tenderizer, just a little bit I'm going to use just to kind of speed up the process to make this a little bit softer. I have some garlic powder, ketchup. I have my oil right here, soy sauce, and oyster sauce. So if you guys want to see the recipe, then definitely stick around and keep on watching. So I forgot to mention that I'm going to also be using some light brown sugar. Not a lot. It's not going to be sweet or anything like that. And then I have some flour here that I'm going to use. Instead of cornstarch, I'm going to be using flour to make my sauce a little bit thicker. So I'm going to have all the measurements and everything in the description box for you guys to follow along if you want to make it. For my sauce, I'm going to be using 1/3 cup of soy sauce, 1/3 cup of teriyaki sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 cup of beef broth, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. This is one, this is the other. Just stirring everything around together. I'm just gonna add in like 2 little pumps of ketchup like this. So I'm just adding 1.5 tablespoon of flour to my sauce. Just gonna mix everything around. This is to just add some body and thickness to it, because I don't want it to be too thinned out. Just make sure that you mix really well to get all the lumps and stuff out. You can use cornstarch for this step. I don't have any cornstarch right now, so I'm using flour. Flour works just as well. So I just want to keep mixing really well until all the lumps come out. Break them down if you have to. Just keep mixing. So this is basically all mixed together. Right now I'm about to just get the steak done. I'm gonna show you guys the steps for it. So I already washed it with vinegar, rinsed it off, it's all good now. So to season it, I'm just gonna be adding a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of this meat tenderizer just to make it nice and tender. And then lastly, I'm gonna add some black pepper. So it's all seasoned right now. I kind of cut the steak into smaller pieces, so each piece of steak I cut into 2 pieces. So this is what everything is looking like. Now I'm about to just add a little bit of oil to my frying pan and then just get the process started. So I only have a small amount of oil in the frying pan because I'm gonna be doing like a little stir fry. I'm not gonna be sauteing stuff right now. I'm just gonna be kind of like stir frying the steak a bit. So this is the amount of oil that I'm using. So the frying pan is on medium heat right now. The oil has been getting hot. So now I'm just gonna add the steak in. And once everything's in, then I'm just gonna be like mixing everything around in the oil. So I'm gonna leave this stir frying for about 5 to 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and flip it to the other side. So in the meantime, while the steak is stir frying, I'm just gonna be chopping up everything. I got my onion, my peppers, my garlic, ginger, and scallion, and I'm just gonna be chopping everything up. Everything is already washed, so right now I'm just gonna chop it up and then show you guys what it looks like after I chop it. So it's been roughly 5 to 7 minutes, and now I'm just mixing everything around. I'm kind of just gonna turn everything onto the opposite side. So right now I'm just lowering the heat a bit. After I just mix everything around, kind of make everything get browned on each side. Then I'm just gonna leave it for another like 5 to 7 minutes. So this is how everything is looking right now. Everything is all done. So now I'm just gonna transfer the steak to a dish. And then I'm just gonna start with stir frying all the veggies and stuff. So once that's transferred over, this is how everything's looking. So I have some red peppers, yellow peppers, green peppers, my onions here. Then I have my chopped ginger. You can make it a lot finer if you like, but I actually love the taste of ginger. And then I have some garlic here. So this is just 3 cloves of garlic. Not finely chopped either, but this is how I like it. Like I said, you could finely chop anything you want to finely chop, except for the peppers and stuff. You could cube it, or you could make it like julienne like this. So yeah, this is this, and then I'm just gonna add it to the frying pan. Oh yeah, my chopped scallion is in here too. I used 2 stalks and I chopped it. So this is what I have, and I'm about to just stir fry these babies. Just gonna add a little bit more oil because I don't want anything to stick. I want it to actually stir fry through. So I added in a little bit more oil, and I'm just gonna mix everything all together. Mixing everything all together. I don't want my veggies to be too cooked through. I still want to maintain a little bit of crunch to it, especially because I'm gonna add it to the sauce. So you could do this for like 2 to 3 minutes. Just leave it and allow it to just stir fry up. Okay, just one little stir. Then I'm just gonna transfer it to a little dish. Then I'm gonna add the steak back in and sauce it up, baby. So I just poured my sauce into the frying pan, kind of just sifting around a bit. I'm gonna allow this to kind of heat up a bit for like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the steak in. So my sauce is nice and thick, exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want it to be thin because I feel as though pepper steak should have like a thicker sauce rather than a thin sauce. So I'm about to add in my steak. So I added in the steak. I'm about to just mix everything around. Then I'm gonna add my peppers and onions and all my little niceness in. And then just combine everything together. This looks so nice smells so good too. I wish I could taste this right now. So I'm just gonna do this, and I'm just gonna leave it for like another minute, and then yeah, this baby will be all done. Just kind of getting everything nice and together. Like I said, I'm just gonna leave it for like a minute, and then everything will be all done. I got some rice going that I'm gonna have with it, and then I'll show you guys the finished meal. Now I could turn the stove off. This is how it looks, all done. So my rice is drying right now. It's basically almost done. I already showed you guys how I made white rice. I think it was my rice and beans video, the Puerto Rican style rice and beans video. You could go back to that video and refer to it if you'd like. Basically, I just used my rice, butter, and a little bit of salt. And yeah, I'm gonna leave this to steam for another 5 minutes, and then we should be good to go. Rice all done. Pepper steak is all done. Now I'm about to serve it up and have dinner. So here is my finished pepper steak. I hope you guys try this recipe, and I hope you do enjoy. Be sure to let me know what other recipes you want to see here on my channel, and I got you guys.
They are clean, filled with love, and me medication sharp like stud.